What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. So guys, last we left off, and I just want to pull it up on my YouTube channel super quick, we talked about the fact that today is pretty much the day. And what I mean by that is that we've pretty much filled in the gap completely within the symmetrical triangle that's forming here on Ethereum as well as Bitcoin. And I just want to show you guys that as well. You can see we've ran out of room. Now, ideally, I thought we would be breaking yesterday here, but I might have to extend that belief onto today, because at the end of today, you can see we would be trending right about today's what, the 19th. So you'd be pretty much outside of this major symmetrical triangle by today, maybe tomorrow-ish. I hate extending the date because I know you guys are like, okay, you know, you said it was today and it's not. But as you guys can see by the charts aren't lying here. You can see we've pretty much ran out of room to continue this movement here. And everything is primed and ready for this break to come within Bitcoin, within Ethereum, and within the rest of the cryptocurrencies. Now, because we are on the weekend here, it's going to be interesting because typically we see movement happen outside of the weekend. Weekend's pretty much stagnant and slow because the S&P is closed. So it's going to be an interesting thing that happens over the next couple of days, and we have to be ready for it because truthfully, I do believe we are going to see some sort of run. A lot of people are betting that we're going to be breaking bullish and running to the upside, and a lot of people are also considering that we are going to be breaking to the downside here. Let me know which direction you think we're going to be moving to in the comments down below. But we are going to be looking at these. We are going to be tracking XRP. We are going to be looking at Ethereum here. We are going to be looking at Bitcoin and the S&P 500. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to be seeing what exactly is going to be moving forward, whether we're bullish or bearish. The trade we would be entering moving forward here. With all that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So a quick refresh of the channel shows that we're pretty much down only 0.91%. You can see over the course of the past 24 hours and even over the course of the 7-day the 7-day percentage here, you can see we're really not moving that much. 1% down on Bitcoin's weekly, 0.86% today. Ethereum's down 1%, BNB's down 1%, XRP 0.9, Cardano 2, Doge 1.9. We're not really seeing much of a correction or dip across most of these cryptos. And you can see with XRP here, we are actually starting to form potentially a very, very, very tiny 4-hour like little downtrend right here, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to leave it like this, but I don't even want to leave it like that. It's so unnecessary, but I do strongly believe I've definitely found some sort of top resistance on this coin here. This is definitely a downtrend that I believe we are using to pretty much battle the price movement that we're starting to see right now. I'm starting to notice that pretty much every single crypto right now that we trace on the weekly that we trace here on the channel have pretty much flatlined out right now on the 4-hour. You can see Ripple XRP is trading at 49.50 on the RSI, flatlined sideways movement. You can see Ethereum is also trading at 49, maybe 47 here on the 4-hour charts. You can see Bitcoin has been flatlined out for a very long time here at 50 on the relative strength indicator. So everything is sideways trading. As we know, sideways movement typically is not something that we see here often in crypto, and that usually sides with big volume coming, a big injection or rejection where volume leaves the market or volume enters the market and causes some sort of movement or big pump to happen here. Now, as we know, markets are still consolidating here, only down 0.9%, and we're starting to see some interesting patterns start to form. As I said, XRP is the only outlier to Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the S&P 500. You can see we did fall into this, and I know this isn't accurate just yet, but we are starting to potentially form another symmetrical triangle off a downtrend, off a major dump. We are starting to form some sort of symmetrical triangle. There's a chance that this is going to do this, fill in the gap here, and then we could potentially see a break or a dump here. Now, this is much later than cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin, which is why I'm kind of separating XRP outside of trades we're making on Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's really just a waiting game right now for XRP because I don't know for sure where we're going to be moving to, but there is a slight chance that if we do see the markets move, S&P, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, it could influence Bitcoin to see, or it could influence XRP to see the same thing. If we see a drop like this on Ethereum, there's a chance XRP is going to see a drop like that too to its symmetrical triangle, and we'll fill in the gap here. It's very, very, very possible, and that's something that we have to continue to watch, very tightly here. You could see right now moving away from XRP because it is very difficult to trade. The only thing I can say is that with certainty is that we are starting to form potentially this symmetrical triangle here, which the other cryptos are already starting to form. I am bearish though. Unfortunately, I have to say that I am bearish on most of these cryptos because of the way the markets have been turning here, because of the way this formation is. This does have a bearish bias. A drop into a symmetrical triangle holds a bearish bias to another drop to the outside after we formed that. And I did say yesterday that time's pretty much up and that we're going to see this movement today. And it sucks that we haven't yesterday because it was really leading to that factor happening here. You can see the major dump we had in Bitcoin as well is forming a symmetrical triangle too. And there is no more room for us to move. We have literally finished the end here. It's over. Like, this is it. I cannot see us sideways trading outside of this. I'd be shocked if we did. We are very much so leading for either a break or a dump here, and it is going to happen any minute now. It really is. I don't know why we've been consolidating. It could have happened yesterday, but we're really playing this tight here and filling in this gap before we see any sort of run. Now, we could very easily pump up to moving average. It's very possible. A 17.9, maybe an $18,000 rally we see run to the upside here, or we dump, which is where, unfortunately, the bearish bias is starting to pan out here. We could easily fall to 14, 13K on Bitcoin and pull Ethereum and XRP down with it. The reason, unfortunately, I'm more bearish than I am bullish is because I think we've kind of peaked at our movement here within the S&P 500. I really do think we've peaked. Not only is there, again, a descending triangle, this has a bearish bias. When we have a dump into some sort of ascending or symmetrical triangle, we usually continue that rally by falling to the downside here, continuing the downtrend. And when we have one of these, we have a symmetrical triangle, it also leads to a bearish dump here. It has a bearish bias. The other problem is within this S&P 500, we're hitting moving average, we're hitting top resistances, we're hitting price ceilings, and we're hitting downtrends, which is all signs of correction. So not only are we at the end, wit's end of the, you can see here, the bearish, fractal that's forming. The ascending fractal usually has a bearish bias, but we're also capped out at the top here. You can see we are retesting the moving average as I speak here on the weekly candle, which is about to close, I believe, tomorrow here, and then we're going to get a result. And I have a gut feeling we are going to open up bearish, and we are going to be dumping out of this, correcting out of this as we move forward here. You can see we've been in a bearish run for dang near close to a year here, since the start of January 1st, literally January 1st. And it's currently, November 19th. We've been in a downtrend. You can see teeter-tottering off this descending fractal here. Now, these descending fractals have a bullish bias. Remember, if we have a bullish run into some sort of channel here, we have a bullish outlook. So because we had the bullish drop into this, there's going to be a bullish reversal outside. I strongly believe that this is going to lead towards a bullish run. We had a run to the upside here, bearish reversal, good chance we're going to see a bullish recovery out of it. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen this very second. I have a gut feeling that with this descending fractal that's on us here, we are going to be rejecting off of it, potentially pulling down to this support or down to this support, which would be terrible, but I do think it's going to happen here, and then we'll be breaking out of it and swinging to the upside come next year, which is a big possibility and why I'm excited to be buying in on these cryptos. But short term, I believe rejection is coming for the S&P 500. I'm a strong believer that we are going to be rejecting off this, pulling down to here, or pulling down to here. Regardless, this is a last resort. I hope that doesn't come. I hope the lowest we go to is here, or here if I want to be biased, but I do think that a rejection is coming. Now, that is going to influence these cryptos. I literally think today has got to be the day. I don't know how much longer I can keep saying that. We are filling in this gap here. There's no more room for Bitcoin or Ethereum to move to, and we are going to find a result. Like, literally, this is the 19th, and right here is, it is the 20th, so we would be, potentially tomorrow, but that's it. I don't know how much more. We can't really move, inside this channel any longer here. Obviously, when we do decide to break, if we break through this bottom support on the 4-hour, we know to short it. And if we break through the top resistance, which has not been broken since November 10th or November 9th, we know to buy in long with a big run to the upside, obviously doing so on Bityard, the #1 cryptocurrency exchange that we like to use here. Reason being, they offer XRP, which unfortunately we're not trading right now, but they do offer Bitcoin and Ethereum. Best part is, if you want to sit this trade out that's coming right now and test your skills as to whether you'll make money or lose money, you can use the demo account here, which gives you 0 risk and 100K in Monopoly money to trade around with, and you can buy long or sell short. And nothing changes as you saw on the website here, which is awesome. Best part is if you sign up with Bityard down in the description below, you click mystery box after you sign up, you'll be able to earn free crypto. With that being said, guys, unfortunately, we have to continue this wait, this dreaded wait, but there's really no more room for us to move sideways inside of here. So a run is coming, and it's coming very soon. With that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.